Hi and welcome to Tiffany's Tiny Things. As a true millennial, I, as many others, grew up with the Gremlins movies. And when the Skullector doll came out with Greta Gremlin, I really loved that doll. I wanted to buy it, but as many others, I couldn't. So I thought I should make my own. But also, where's the Gizmo doll? So in this video, I am going to make both. I'm going to make one Greta Gremlin and one Gizmo doll. So for these two dolls, as you see, I have picked out 3. This green, I think it's Create a Monster, will be perfect for Greta. And for Gizmo, I will use the Claudine head on this I don't know what its name is. It's a white cat. The white cat body. Because Gizmo is mostly white, except for some patches on his head and upper body. So we are going to add that. But we'll start with cutting off the hair and the ears. So I'm not going to reroute these heads because I hate that. So I'm going to make wig caps instead because I think that's much easier, and if you want to change the hair someday, you can. So I'll put a plastic wrap on the head first to protect it, and then this kind of mesh fabric, and just secure it with a rubber band. And then we'll cover the heads with some regular white glue. I like to put on at least like 3 or 4 layers of it and let it dry completely in between the layers. So for Greta Gremlin's outfit, I'm going to make this iconic red dress that she's wearing. So I have this really elastic, glittery fabric. And to make it stay in place, I'm using Warbler for her upper body, like the bodice piece, because it's kind of low cut. And then I'll just glue on the skirt part, gathered, and then it's done. And in the end, I also glued on these little gemstones for extra decor. And for Gizmo, I made this very simple tube skirt that you just pull on. The sweater is actually a pre-existing Monster High sweater that I just took from another doll. And I made a little fur vest for her in the right colors. So it's time to make the ears for the 2 dolls, and I like to use Cosclay because it's quite flexible when it's baked, so they won't break even if you drop it. So I made these little paper cutouts that I will trace onto the clay and just cut out with a knife and shape the way I want them. So with the magic of editing, the wig caps are finished and cut to shape. And now I'll just glue the ears on directly to the wig cap, because that's the easiest way to do this. After that, we'll remove the factory face paints with some pure acetone. I color match the ears for Greta so they are the same color as the face. To color the bodies I use pan pastels. For them to look good you have to do several layers with Mr. Super Clear in between the layers. So just build up the layers until you are satisfied with the color. This will of course make the bodies a bit more fragile, so you have to be careful with them after they're done. I'll start the same way with the faces. First one layer of Mr. Super Clear and then just build up the layers of the pan pastel until I'm happy with the color. And after that we'll start painting on the features. I'll start sketching out the features with watercolor pencils, and when I'm happy with them in between the layers, of course, the Mr. Super Clear, I'll go forward with the acrylics and paint everything and finish with one more layer of Mr. Super Clear. As you can see, I went with the more cartoony style with these face-ups, and that's because I kind of like the Skullector vibe, so I wanted them to kind of resemble the Skullector dolls a little bit. But, you know, it's still my style, so yeah. Now it's time to make the wigs, and I just glue on the hair wefts with some OOAK glue. For the parting here you see I used just a mini iron to flatten the hair backwards. And most of Gizmo's hair is brown, as you can see, but in the end I put some white here in the middle. So let's just put on the head carefully again, and I put the wig on with a double-sided tape so it won't move around. And I do the same procedure with Greta's hair. Just glue them on until you get to the parting where you do the classic backward flipped hair weft. So now the two dolls are done, so let's dress them up with their outfits. Greta gets a pink boa to match her image from the movie, some earrings, and I'll finish her look with a big rose glued to her hair. And also, I didn't film that, but I finished with curling her hair so she gets the real Hollywood vibe. And now they are done and it's time for the beauty shots. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked this video, please consider pushing the like button, subscribe and hit the bell button so you won't miss another of my videos. And if you would like to buy one or both of these dolls, they will actually be for sale in my Etsy shop. For a link, you can look in the description down below. Finally, I want to say a big thank you to all my Patreons. If you would like to support my channel, you can also become a Patreon. A link for that in the description box down below. Bye!